Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Jank Tank. I'm your host Syvantir, and I have a little bit of a sore throat at the moment. So I will be streaming today. It will be for a shorter time, probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours thereabouts. Depends on how long this voice holds up for. But welcome along. I was actually going to take today off to try and get the voice a bit better, but it is the start of Cascade Constructed, so there's no way I'm missing that. So if you haven't heard, Cascade Constructed is basically regular Constructed, except there's one vital difference, and that is the first spell that you cast every single turn has Cascade. So if you play a 2-drop, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal something with CMC 1 or lower, and then you can cast that for free. So that's going to lead to some ridiculous shenanigans. And yeah, so what I think we're going to do is, to start off, I think we're actually going to put a deck together very quickly. Now it's going to be a simple enough deck. I think we're going to probably start with something along the lines of like some sort of red deck. It's probably the easiest way to build. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on over to the deck construction, and we'll take a look. So here you go. You can see the Cascade Constructed is up here. That's up for the weekend now, all the way through till Sunday. I'll be here tomorrow as well, and Sunday, to get some jamming in of games with this. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and build a deck. So like I said, I think we're gonna start with a fairly standard kind of red deck wins style deck. So I get a few 1-drops in. A few things together for that. Shocks are always good. Wouldn't be bad to get a free shock off of another spell. And what else have we got? What else goes in the 2-drop slot? I might actually hold back on the lava coil, and my reasoning for that is if there are no creatures out, we're gonna have to target. Well, we'll either have to target one of our own guys or just not cast it. So I'd rather try and get the value, at least with the lightning strikes and the shocks, so we can go face. Is there anything else here that would look good? I don't think so. Just move up. I think runaway steamkins are going to be very useful in this. Actually, do I have another rare? Yeah, I'm going to finish the playset of these, because these definitely fill a number of different roles in a number of janky decks. They are incredibly good. I think we're going to try and fill the curve a little higher. I think we're probably going to end up maybe 5 this time. I do feel like I want to throw in a Flame of Keldor 2. I'm going to fill out the deck, and then we'll probably just shorten it out a little bit. Let's see, are there any 3-drops? Well, Chain Whirlers. I seem to be a little low on Chain Whirlers, but that's not a big deal. They'll probably get used anyway. Okay, I don't think I have more. No more things. What I'll do is I'll get a Legion Warboss for now. Actually, that might be an interesting inclusion. Risk factor is probably pretty funny in this deck, I would say. So I might fill that out a little bit with a bit of that. Wizard's Lightning is going to be pretty funny, to be fair, because its CMC is 3, but with the number of wizards and everything in it, if we build it up like a wizardy deck, it could end up just costing 1, but we can get a 2-drop off it, which would be very nice. I feel Experimental Frenzy is going to be a very interesting inclusion in this. And you know what, I think I'm going to go with Charging Monster Sword. I really like this card. I think this card is very, very good. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut down our list here to a little more of a streamlined kind of thing. I think we can cut one of those. We could probably cut a risk factor. I do want to keep the 24 mountains. That feels kind of okay. What else can we do? I think we might actually end up dropping the Wizard's Lightning. Mostly because we've only got the Gitu Lava Runners here. So what we'll do is we'll pull those out for now. And Is there something else that we could probably cut one out? Because because we go up to 5, I think we might want one more land. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore your auto lands there. Let's see, how's our thing looking? So we've got 12 1 drops, 10 2 drops, 3 4 5 6 3 drops, and then 4 and 4. It all looks kind of okay. I might drop one experimental frenzy. Just take it like that. Yeah, so I think I forgot to actually name that deck, so it is here somewhere. Unless I have gone blind. Have I lost that deck? Where's that gone? Oh yeah, new deck 3. Yeah, we'll call this Red Cascade. And we will try it out. Okay. Let's do some Cascade Constructed. I'm gonna jump in with... Yeah. I can jump in with this. Do a bit of Red Cascade and see where we go. So. Let's play through. I've been looking forward to this since it was announced there a week or two ago. It looks to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We're against Zoo. Hello, Zoo. I actually think this is okay. The chances of us getting to Experimental Frenzy on curve is quite high here. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. I know these are a little bit of a nombo, but, you know, when you cast this, it's just too good. So, in the right circumstance, anyway, that's for sure. I think our opponent might be on the... they are... they are treating it like it's Maelstrom Nexus. Yeah, that makes sense. Go to attacks. Yo, MTG's finest. Welcome along to the stream. Good to see you're popping along here. I am going to play Modern. I will be down at the War Chest tonight, our LGS. But I will be playing Modern. I will have another deck with me, so if you feel like playing that, you're more than welcome to join. This is looking fantastic. Oh. If draft doesn't fire, yeah, of course you can, yeah. 100%, bro. I feel I just want to go to combat here. End step, I think I'm just gonna double shock and then untap and use frenzy. I think that's gonna yield some hilarious results. I love the way it machine guns through the deck here. It's hilarious. I'm going to do it again. That's how much I like it. Yes, this is the special constructed event, and it is hilarious. Especially with something like this. They got a free lightning strike. Let's go. Yep. So, Mono Red looks to be really powerful. Up on our arena now, yeah, good stuff. I don't think we're able to 1v1 the Cascade Constructed. I think it's actually just within the special event itself. So, GG opponent. Yeah, I'll take a Get 2 Lava Runner. This feels insane. Get wrecked. Ooh. 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 Yeah, so Mono Red feels really dumb. Mono Red feels really dumb. Draft Cascade. Are you mad, man? Actually, to be fair, you could actually just draft a couple of older sets that have Cascade in it. Like, did Lara Block have Cascade in it? I feel they did. I feel they had a couple of cards that did. Yeah, they had like Violent Outburst and that kind of thing. And they were common as well, so you could Cascade and draft if you did a Lara. This looks positively hilarious. I'm gonna keep this. Hello, opponent. Time to machine gun my whole deck. Oh boy. This is funny. This is very funny. Oh, Mono Red Mirror. This curves very nicely. If I get a single land, I'll be over the moon here. Oh, that works too. Get in there, bro. Eh. Neat face. This is very funny. Yeah, Mono Red is insanely powerful in this, from what I've seen so far. It's just, oh, you know what? If you just play your normal game, you're just gonna get super extra value. Yep. What do they got? You got a shock? Do you want to kill a guy? Seems okay to me. Especially considering this is the next play. Wipe the board and also get a 2-drop. Or 1-drop. Or 1-drop. Stompy would be insane. Yeah. Any kind of deck that just curves out well will be insane with this. This is gonna feel so bad. Their whole deck, their whole board is gonna be wiped. And oh, do I want to cast a Flame of Keld? Do I want to cast a Flame of Keld? Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna decline to cast that. I'm actually gonna decline to cast that. Because I want to Experimental Frenzy next turn. So. Okay, so far this is hilarious. This is very hilarious. Like Sapperlings, yeah. Keep me updated. To anybody that has popped along in the last little while, welcome along. This is the Jank tank with a special janky event this weekend, in the form of Cascade Constructed. So the whole idea of this is you play. You know what? I think I'm actually going to play this. So the first spell that you cast each turn has I'll take that. Has Cascade, which is an old mechanic that whenever you cast a spell while it's still on the stack, you flip over cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card of CMC less than the card that you're casting. This is looking very fun. It's very janky. We're testing Mono Red because even proper tier decks here are just gonna jank it like crazy. Now, while they are a turn ahead on getting the Experimental Frenzy out, they also don't have 5 power on the board, so like that's 6 power. So they're just kind of, oh my god, yeah, I'll cast that. Oh my god, this is insane. Combat? Take 7? This is so fast and so powerful. This is nuts. This is nuts. Absolutely mowing these guys down. Vicious Offering into Fungal Infection. Nice. Very nice. The reason I actually picked Mono Red is because it allows me to pick spells that can go face. So if your opponent doesn't have any creatures, you don't end up like cascading into, say, like Vraska's Contempt. And if they're playing a control deck with no planeswalkers or anything out, then it's not a waste. That's the main reason I'm doing red here at the moment. So the only removal in the deck is just I suppose Chain Whirler, but lightning strikes and shocks. So that's what I'm doing here now. Anyway, this should be quick enough. I'm either going to win quickly or lose quickly. So let's see. This looks kind of funny. So sure. Hello, opponent. Is just everyone playing Mono Red? Jeez. This is L Nuts deck. Now, I could be wrong with this, but it does feel like this could be a matchup in Cascade Constructed in particular, a matchup where, oof, yeah, that's good. It could be a case that whoever goes first wins here, because you're just, I mean, look at this. This is 6 damage for 1 mana. This is nuts. I don't think I'm winning this one, guys. Well, I'm clearly gonna do this. To anybody that's popped along in the last little while, welcome to the Jank Tank. My name's Syvantir. We are playing some Cascade Constructed, and it is bonkers. I feel I'm just gonna hold on to that. Yeah, so my voice is also wrecked. I'm a bit under the weather at the moment, so I may not be talking a whole lot, but I will be. This is nuts. I will be streaming for a shorter time today, to make sure that I don't overdo it on the voice. Yeah. This is nuts. This is like turn 3, like, and I'm an 8. I'd really like to cascade into like a shock here or a fanatical firebrand. I guess lava runner's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I'm pretty happy to chain whirler here. Yep. This feels like a stabilizing move. So. Sure. My concern here is if they do, probably, or nothing. I'm okay with nothing. Yeah, I'll cast another. Let's go with it. And the board is filling out quite quickly, which is nice. Now, I'm so tempted by this. I think I'll just go to combat. I'm telling you, the tide is turning pretty quickly in this one. Pretty quickly indeed. Sure. Yeah, you got it. They're probably gonna shock the Seamkin. That's probably what I'd do anyway. Unless they reckon they can burn me out. Okay. So I'm going to shock their face. This is going to be very funny. Yes, I could have jammed Flame of Kel there. I could have. However, I have another plan. Let's see what they do. Okay. You take 8 and die. You have to block the Steamkin there, friend. Okay. What I was going to do there was remove the counters from the Steamkin and play the Charging Monstrosaur and Cascade into literally anything on my deck. So, so far this feels very strong. Very strong indeed. I'm on 3-0 so far in about 15 minutes. So, it feels very strong at this point anyway. That's for certain. For anyone that's popped along in the last little while, welcome along. This is the Jank Tank. I'm your host, Syvantir. My voice is kind of wrecked, so I'm having a shorter stream than normal. We're against Nor and the Wary _. So yeah, I will be having a shorter stream than normal. I'll be on for about another hour and 15 minutes, thereabouts. This looks, to be honest, this actually doesn't look too great because they will just cascade into nothing. Let me see. I have the lands to curve out though, so it's probably fine. I might not get huge value off it, but I might also get insane value off the risk factor. So I'm curious to see how risk factor plays in this. That machine gunning is just crazy. Let's go. Also, hello friend. Everyone in here is on Mono Red. Every single person. Oh no, don't do it again. Here we go. Every time. Yep. I'm actually going to hold that shock. Just in case they have something. Yep. They put a Mox Amber in. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know what legends they'd be running, but okay. Sure thing. Right, here we go again. Yep. My apologies. Let's cough there. You're against a Doom Whisperer, Fell Spectre, Twilight Prophet, Ravenous, Chupacabra, Direfleet, Poisoner, and a 4 Saprolinks. Yeah, that's okay. Swap. Get wrecked. Yeah, I feel like flash creatures have just gone up in value. I feel like flash creatures have gone up in value, and I think there's some sort of like blue-white legends deck that could be done here now. Sure. It's weird because you kind of with a red deck like this, I'm just sort of realizing that it's probably better to do this instant speed stuff at sorcery speed before combat, which is a bit strange, but okay. That's gonna have a runner. All right, that's fine. Do I want to just get this out of the way? Perhaps? Perhaps? Yeah, I think I will. I'll just wreck him now. Get him out of the way. Okay. I'm a risk factor. Ooh. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, I'll get a Steamkin. That's really good, actually. Steamkin seems to be 10 out of 10 in this. Do they want me to draw 3 cards? Okay. I think I don't actually attack here. Because I could just ping these out whenever and stuff. 3 Doom Whisperers at once does seem like it's a bit much. Yeah, absolutely. What are you targeting? Of course. Sure. Yeah, no bother, MTG's finest. I will see you there. Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing I wanted to try and avoid, and that's why I kept these back, so now I can get these little guys out of the way. I know this isn't ideal, but it's fine. We have risk factors to give us more action anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. I feel like I don't want them doing that. Oh, yeah, I don't know now. That resolves. So I'm going to kill this immediately. Sure. I am going to have it deal 4 to me. Yeah. Okay. This is easy blocks. Block here. And then kill this. Boom. This is so much fun. It is ridiculous. Now, do I want a lava runner of my own, or do I want a risk factor? I think I want a risk factor because it is now putting them in a seriously precarious spot. I'll pitch the lava runner. No problem. I got a lava runner anyway. Very nice. Very nice. I feel like they probably I don't know what I would pick here. I would probably pick to draw the cards at this point. You gotta spend the mana to kill me kind of thing, as opposed to cool, you get a nice 4 damage there. Either way, I'm gonna be drawing cards this turn or next turn. That works out very nicely actually. Hold on to this and do it on their turn so that I get a bit of a cascade value. What do I want you to have? What do I want you to have? Well, that resolves anyway. Should I let them draw? Should I let them draw? I'm gonna have them draw this one. Like I said, make them spend the mana. If they try and cast something again this turn, I'm just gonna hit the runaway Steamkin. Or I might just hit their face. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lightning strike now. Because if I get a shock off this, or I get a fanatical firebrand, then I can put them in front. If I get a shock, do I want to just shock their face, or do I want to shock the Steamkin so I can get in with the lava runner and then guarantee risk factor? I think that's it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, they could play another creature here, but it means that they're playing stuff out of their hand for no cascade value this turn, so. I feel they're in a really, really dodgy spot right now, but we're also not far from that. Yeah, so risk factor first and foremost. Fanatical Firebrand. They are going to want to give us these cards, so that's okay. I feel a Flame of Keld is actually really funny here. Because I don't need those lands. Let's go for it. Let's be the aggressor here. Let's be the aggressor. I think we're gonna use the Firebrand to take out the Pyromancer and put him to 2. It's a little bit of a risky play, considering they've got some cards in hand, but I feel we've got the greater chance of winning here. I think they feel like this is up. Do they have just lethal in hand in terms of burn spells? Oh no, oh no. If they have something else in hand, I would not have played Shock first. Never mind, if you're gonna shock yourself, that's perfectly fine. This deck's been very fun so far. At one moment. Yeah, that's a buku. Yeah, that's so clean 4-0 with Mono Red Cascade. This is comical. This is purely comical at this point. For anyone that's come along there in the last little while, welcome to the Jank Tank. I'm your host Syvantir, and we're playing some Cascade Constructed. So the first, it's regular constructed, but the first spell each turn has Cascade. So it allows for ridiculous shenanigans. Like we're about to see here versus Moldy Milk. Dave, I don't actually have a mono green Stompy deck. I do feel, MTG's Finest mentioned it earlier on, and I feel that would be a very scary one to play against. This hand isn't fantastic, to be perfectly honest. It's not great. Oh my god, it's basically the same hand. I'm gonna have to get that out of here. I need bigger things. No, I don't actually. I have very little actually for green Stompy. I generally don't really play green for the most part. I only kind of get what's necessary for the janky decks. So at some point I will probably get the staples. Like I need to get a few more Steel Leaf Champions and get a few Null Hides, that kind of thing. Guys, you're killing me here. Lava Runner? Okay. That works. I feel like a Wizard's deck could be good. Oh, this is nice. That's an interesting one. Absolutely. Yeah, Siege Gang's a good... Oh god, Siege Gang's gonna be comical here. What do we do? I think it's gonna seem silly, but we kind of need to do this. At least here they're gonna have bad blocks. I was considering making a Strange Auras deck. A Strange Auras deck where the auras cost more than all the creatures. So if the auras all cost the same amount, for example, and then all the creatures cost less, then when you cast the oh jeez. Oh, well, that's a blowout. So if you cast an aura, you'll cascade into a creature, and then be able to put the aura directly on the creature. I thought that would be kind of cool. This is very, very pathetic what we're getting here so far. I really feel like the Vanguard just needs to get killed, because if they just cascade into creature, then we're just gonna sure, get hit in the face. They're just gonna start gaining life, and that's the last thing we want to do here. Oh my god, the value off Militia Bugler with Cascade. Ah, jeez, really? Well, at least it seems they're not drawing lands, so Vanguard will be a rough one here, and so would another land. So that's 7 lands in the top 13 cards. That's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Oh well. Yep. And then they gain some life. We're probably gonna have a bad time here, I'd imagine. Ah, mate. The life gain here is sick. Jeez, where did this board come from? Yeah. I was gonna say this would have to be something like an Experimental Frenzy or Charging Monstrosaur for it to be of any impact here, but actually Charging Monstrosaur would be very good here now. Charging Monstrosaur Cascade into either a removal spell or Experimental Frenzy. All of those would be good. Yep. They're just gaining 2 life a turn here now. This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And I'm getting hit for how much? You're getting a free Legion Warboss? Oh boy. Oh boy. Moldy Milk, what are you doing to me? This actually looks like a deck I might need to try out. A real Boros mid-rangey kind of job here. Yeah, that hurt. Charging Monstrosaur is kind of funny, but ultimately pointless here. In before it goes into like a Firebrand or something. Oh! Oh! The value! The value! Yeah? No, no, no. What am I doing? I can't do that. I can't do that. No attackers. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. Oh well. I mean, this is the first loss of Cascade Constructed so far. If we win the next game, we'll have gone 5-1. Excuse me. Oh my god, this is going so wide. Holy crap. Is this mostly built around Militia Bugler here? Because nearly everything is 2 power or less. Yeah. Jeez, this is rough. Yeah, you got a friend. You beat me. Okay. That was pretty harsh. That's pretty harsh indeed. Anybody who's popped along in the last little while, welcome. My name's Syvantir, part of the Jank tank here, and we are playing Noxus Cascade Constructed for the weekend. We're on a Mono Red Cascade build here. It's very, very close to actual Mono Red. It curves out hilariously. We have made the curve a little higher to... Excuse me. Didn't have great sleep last night with the sore throat, but we are playing it. It's a little slightly higher curve. We're going up as far as 5 for Charging Monstrosaur because that's hilarious. Who doesn't want a Reality Smasher Dino with Cascade? So we've got one more game. We either win this and get a lot of nice stuff, or we lose and get a reasonable amount of nice stuff. So we'll see how it goes. What have we got? An interesting hand. Yeah, I believe this is probably fine. If I'm talking a little less than normal, by the way, as well, I've got a little bit of a sore throat at the moment, so please bear with me while I try and not wreck it. You notice there's like a little shadow here of a cloud floating on by. It's kind of cool. Oh god, Merfolk is going to be so bad here. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'll cast. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking 2. So many lands, I know, right? Oh man, come on. Oh, what are you doing to me here? This is kind of okay though. Sure. What is kind of nice though is you know what, I might actually just pop this out. And I'll swing in with this guy. Pass it on back. Just one moment there. My apologies, a little bit of a technical issue there. Yeah, Leanne was actually heading out for a night with her friends. So sure, yeah, they gotta. Ooh, does that actually work? Oh, they have to reveal a Merfolk. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Leanne's out for a work night tonight, so she was just saying goodbye. She says goodbye to everybody on stream as well. Yep, resolves. I'm going to sack this and take out the Silver Gill. I feel the Jade Bear is not much value here, so I also feel they didn't get a huge amount of value off this, I guess. Oh man, come on. This doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. I mean, granted, there's 25 lands, but that's because we're going up as far as 5 mana left. And I don't know. This feels like it's going to be a rough matchup. These guys are much. Merfolk feels more mid-rangey than Mono Red does. Anyway, that's for sure. So I'm gonna cast this. Mana Speaker. Yeah, it's alright. Cool, half the lines. Yep, probably. Aerocalypse, welcome along to the stream. If you haven't been in the chat for the last little while, just saying that my throat's actually wrecked today. So I'm going to be having a short enough stream. I'm probably going to be on for about another 40 minutes or so. Here's to hopefully getting some sort of removal spell so I can take out the Seafloor Oracle. Yeah, that works nice. I'm definitely going to cast that on this guy. Make my Steamkins nice big 4/4s. Yeah, definitely not 100% right now. However, I really feel like it was important to get this maximum jank in. Yeah, Steamkins are insane in this. Absolutely insane. They get to 4/4s basically on the turn you play them. Oh my god, this absolute beatdown. Let's see what they get. It'd have to be damn good, like really good. I don't even think command is enough here. That might be enough to just survive if I draw another land, maybe? Maybe? Well, I guess never mind. All in, boys. Go, go, go. Hey, Smitty Puff Jr., welcome along. Welcome to the stream. I was just saying to Arocalypse there, my voice is a bit wrecked, so I'll probably be having a short stream today anyway. I am... Yeah, I'm probably going to be on for about another... Actually, what time is it now? What time is it now? It is a just gone 5:15 here in Ireland. So I will be here for... yeah, go ahead. I will be here for about another 45 minutes or so. I was actually considering just not streaming for the next day or two, but with Cascade Constructed out, I couldn't not play this. So, GG opponent. Well, they let me machine gun through the deck anyway. Thanks, Smitty Puff. Yeah, it's it was weird. Yeah, when I was out at the concert on Friday after the stream, I was sitting in the crowd, and as soon as it was finished, I just kind of went, "Oh, what's that?" And then my voice just turned to trash within the space of about half an hour. Like yesterday, I was not talking correctly at all. Just die already! Just die already! So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to talk or anything right now, but I'm pretty much stuck in a low register. Like if I try and talk high now, like, I just sound really silly. So, belligerent Brontodon. Very interesting. Nice. So we got 5 wins, 600 gold, and 2 cards. Let's see what prize. Oh, we got a mythic. We got a mythic. Oh, I'm gonna slow roll that one for sure. Started to sound like an American. I gotta say, I'm not good at accents. I used to be better at accents, but it's been a while. Ooh. Well. Yeah, you know who I sound like? I actually sound like the... You know that spotty teenager in The Simpsons? I can't remember his name, but he does all like the terrible jobs, like he works in like Krusty Burger and stuff, and he's like, "Mr. Jones, it's happened again." I just sound like him now. That was good. That was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Well, sort of. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I guess it was the first one that just came to mind because I've got an uncle that lives in New Orleans, so he doesn't have it at all. He still sounds like the most Irish person you've ever met. He's all right, yeah, how's it going? Oh yeah, I'm from Dublin, but but like all of his mates are all like very deep south kind of voice on them, but yeah, I used to actually love doing accents. I practiced for a little bit to try and be a voice actor. Turns out that you have to practice that a lot. You basically walk around sounding like an absolute madman all day, every day, because you're just walking around practicing different weird random voices. So, Southern drawl. All right. I'm particularly butchering it while I've got my voice in such a mess. What I was going to try doing was actually build a deck for Cascade. on stream, and we can run through a full Cascade Constructed event, because it's only like max like seven rounds or something like that, and like each one's probably going to take a couple of minutes because they're absolute lunacy. So I liked what one of my opponents was doing there. They were doing, it was like red white, but nearly everything had power 2 or less, so it could be got off Militia Bugler. Every accent just turns Australian for some reason. It's weird because every time I try to do an Australian accent, it ends up like becoming Scottish or something. It's I don't know. Okay, so if we're going to be building some kind of ramp deck and cast Muldrotha, to be honest, I actually think I need to get some more mythics in order to get Muldrotha. Cascade Spinny Puff Jr. is an old mechanic from, I think the last time it was in was like a Lara block. It was years ago. But what it means is when you cast this spell with Cascade, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you find a card, a non-land card with converted mana cost less than that spell, and then you get to cast that for free. So, say if I play a 5-drop, you just keep flipping cards from the top of your deck until you find something that is either converted mana cost 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, and then you can cast that spell if you want, and then all the rest of those cards just go into the bottom of your library. So you basically are like cycling through your library until you find something, and then just put all the rest on the bottom. It's incredibly broken. It's incredibly broken. There's a reason they stopped using it. It's really high on the storm scale as well. The storm scale is the list of like the mechanics and how broken they are and the likelihood of them ever using them again. So it's very, very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. It leads to some serious shenanigans. So you have to be careful when you build the decks in this, because if you cast, say, like Cleansing Nova, that stays on the stack as Cascade happens. So you could Cascade down, get a creature, cast it, put it onto the field, and then Cleansing Nova resolves and then just blows it up. So so there are some things that you have to sort of keep an eye out for. One thing I do know what I want to do here is Adanto Vanguard seems like a great call. They also had, what else did they have? I feel Snowporn Sentry is probably going to benefit from this because of the number of permanents we're going to get out in the field with this. I think I can get a 4th one. That's fine. What else would be good here? What else would be good? I think Leona Vanguard, because we're going to have an abundance of creatures anyway. Everything so far is under 2 power, which is good. I think a Johnny's Pride Mate. We're going to be gaining a bit of life anyway, so that's probably fine. What else have we got here? I'm considering Knight of Grace. What I'll do is I'll add in these cards and we'll just take them out as we see fit. So I think we might move up to the 3-drops. I think we have enough 2-drops and stuff there as they are. I won't include Banalish Marshal because I plan on adding red here. Hang on, what have we got back there? Sorry. History of Benalia seems good. I could end up pulling these out. I don't know yet. We'll just put in all the cards that sort of stand out. Militia Bugler is going to go in as a 4-off for sure anyway, because that seems like it's just going to be silly. I feel like Mentor of the Meek can go in as a 1 or 2 of as well. Johnny seems like a decent include. Yeah, well, this deck should be pretty quick to put together. So, Conclave Tribunal seems like it'll be good as well. Might end up just putting in like 1 or 2 of everything and just like letting the lunacy happen, you know. We could end up doing a singleton and then just running that through as well. That could be funny. See, like I wouldn't want to put Saddle or Wreckage in, because if you play a 5-drop and get into that on like your main phase, it does nothing. So maybe one shall I, just to be sure about silly stuff. I don't think I want a Lyra Dawnbringer because I want to Actually, yeah, if we're gonna be going on the Militia Bugler plan, are the Leona War Leaders or the Shalai a great idea? I don't think so. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep those back. I think we're gonna actually run over to red. And I'm gonna get anything that makes like tokens. So for example, I would take, where are they gone? Goblin Instigator. These seem like fun. Might also go with, I want to try and go wide for this one. Is the whole plan here? So let's see. This might be funny as a one-off, for sure. It might be terrible, I don't know, but we're trying. What else have we got? Legion Warboss. War Chief might be funny as a one-off too. Might have a single risk factor. Generally speaking, yeah, you would stick to 60 cards. The reason for it is because it's the minimum. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Dave. Yeah, I might consider that for sure. But generally speaking, yeah, 60 cards is the kind of, it's the minimum. So what that means is you can I think one Trumpet Blast might be hilarious. This might end up just being a singleton build by the looks of it. Yeah, 60 cards is the minimum that you can have in a deck. So it maximizes the chances of you drawing the cards you particularly want. Is usually the way it works. I think I'm actually just gonna make this singleton just for the sheer lols of it. I'm gonna put in one or two like everything that looks cool to me. I don't really have anything above 2 power yet though, which is good. I feel like I want a Siege Gang Commander for sure. Random YOLO Lava Axe is probably hilarious. What else have we got? Do we have anything else good here? Don't have much there in terms of that. What have we got over in the Boros lists here? What could be good? Boros Challenger is a good call. Justice Strike's probably alright. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Swiftblade. Actually, Integrity's probably good. I'll get a Skyline. Needs an air. Heroic Reinforcements. Ooh, Aurelia would be good for sure. And a Tajik. Yeah, so I've got to pull 20 cards out of this now. So at least my curve looks okay. That looks pretty good. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5 drops. So I think around 4 seems slightly high. So if there's anything that's in multiples there, I might pull one of those out. What else have we got? Militia Bugler, we're kind of building around that idea, so we're also going to keep that in the Mentor of the Meeks there. I kind of don't want to drop a History Benalia, but I feel we might just need to drop a bunch of stuff. I actually don't feel Knight of Grace is that impactful here, so are we actually just dropping down to Singleton here? It's looking like it. Sorry, Militia Bugler. That's the one I want to keep in. Dante Vanguard feels really good too, so you know, I'll just throw it. Yeah, I'll bring this all down to Singleton, with the exception of these two, and I'll just throw in a couple of removal spells in the form of like Shock or Lightning Strike, something like that. Shock. Bit of Lightning Strike wouldn't go amiss here. Yeah, I'll do a Lava Coil as well. Why not? Okay, so I know we're going up to 5 here. However, we've only got 2 things up to 5. Is there anything else that we don't particularly want much of? You know what, I don't actually think Mentor of the Meek's going to be that impactful. I think we'll just leave it at that. Just got to update the lands here. Now, I'm actually quite low in the Boros lands at the moment, so I believe I'll just stick 4 guild gates in and a bunch of... where are they gone? Nope. A bunch of Evolving Wilds and just hope for the best. It's probably fine. Yeah, you know what? That's probably okay. It looks nuts, alright. Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know how it's gonna go at all. Actually, I forgot to rename the deck there. Let me just see if I can find it again. I don't know why, but for some reason, Arena just likes hiding the new decks that I built somewhere down here. Here it is. Boros Cascade. So how's everybody's weekend gonna shape up? Anybody up to anything interesting? Need to make folders. Yeah, they could definitely do with that. Yeah, if you wanna direct challenge Smitty Puff, yeah, I'll happily do it before we do the Cascade Constructed. If you wanna just paste in your what's it called? The little thing there. The username and number. And I'll get the Boros Cascade ready. Sorry, 1 second there. Okay, I'm back. Just relaxing. Yeah. Yeah, my weekend is evolving. Yeah, chilling out and probably sitting in this very chair playing a lot of Cascade Constructed. If you want to paste in your copy and paste in your username and number just like there. If you're ready to go. Otherwise, just let me know. Oh, preparing assets. All right, yeah, no worries. To anybody that's popped along on the stream actually in the last little while, welcome along. This is Jank and I'm Syvantir, and what we are doing is we are preparing this this deck. I'm actually testing it against Smitty Puff Jr. here in chat. We're going to be playing it. It's mostly a singleton deck to bring into the Cascade Constructed event. So we're going to be jumping into that now. This is going to be a short stream today because if you can't tell, by the way I sound, I feel quite ill. The voice is just going basically. I need to try and keep it as relaxed as possible, if possible, and but at the same time I didn't want to miss out on Cascade Constructed because it's just too janky to be ignored. Oh, Smitty Puff, don't worry. Don't worry. Our chat here is if anything they're good. They'll probably welcome awful decks more than anything. We appreciate the good and the bad, and usually mostly the bad because it's usually the most fun. Yes, this is probably okay. Yep. Okay. Got a blaze. Oh, very nice. Go ahead. Sometimes Stone Quarry is a good call, but the reason that I went with actually, I'm getting rid of that. The reason that I went with Evolving Wilds is because I do have some Clifftop Retreats, and if I play a Stone Quarry into Clifftop Retreats, the Clifftop Retreats will come in tapped. That was my main reasoning behind going with that over the Stone Quarry. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with this. I like this card. You gotta see the stuff we play. You're not wrong there. You're not that wrong there, Rockalypse. Not at all. Alright, so this appears to be a kind of is-it version of the deck that I built recently. This is the one that I have saved down, or similar anyway, similar, called Is It Blast? It's getting best. Oh, sad boys. I feel like I want to take care of that sooner than later. I know it seems a bit defensive, but I'm very aware of what the two of those together can do. So I think I'll just lead with Mentor. Keep my hand nice and stocked with options. Also help me hit land drops. Yeah, I think I'll play one here. Mana flood. Well, I mean, I'm getting mana screwed, so it's not a whole lot better. Oh boy, that's a lot of lands. Did I put an Ajani's Last Stand in here? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be an Ajani. Oh well. Rip, I guess. All in. Woo. Boros seems like a very interesting one for, I'll just do this now, it's fine. Seems like an interesting one for Singleton anyway, because like some of the higher end cards are like insanely powerful. Like Aurelia is nothing to be sniffed at all. Very, very strong. Can I just win here? I think I can. Unless it's a counterspell. Yes, no, I'll decline. Is that it? I think so. It's yeah, that looks like you got some unfortunate draws there with a lot of lands. GG. Little unfortunate. That's for sure. So, yes, GG. Okay, I think I'm good to take this into Cascade Constructed and see how it plays out. I'll do it with a bit of the coins that I won from the last one. Boros Cascade. Oh wait, hold on. I need to go and update that deck because that was not supposed to be an Ajani's Last Stand. That was supposed to be an Ajani. I don't know why that's in there. I'll just add another Conclave Tribunal. It's probably a good call. Attack was mean. Which one? Mine for winning, or yours for screwing you over? I think I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna play a couple of games of this here now. I don't know if I'll have time to run through the whole thing, but I can certainly run through most of it. I will be back on tomorrow though, for a longer stream, closer to a regular sort of length, so about 3 or 4 hours. Probably about 4 hours, to be honest. Yeah, I'll be on from tomorrow, probably from 4 p.m. UTC until 8 p.m. UTC. Let me just see what that equates to in other time zones. Yeah, so for Eastern time it'd be 11 a.m. I think. This seems fine. I'm looking forward to the idea of playing Taji cascading into something. Yep, let's go with it. Sorry, I'm just muting the mic whenever I have to cough or anything here. I don't want to deafen you guys with horrible sounds. Oof. Yeah, that feels alright. Feels like a nice turn 2 play. They know to respect the upright, mate. Ooh. That's some value. Actually, yeah, Golgari Singleton would be really interesting here as well. So I'm really looking forward to playing Heroic Reinforcements next turn. That's gonna be disgusting. Yep. Oh, this is lining up to be disgusting. Oh. That worked out very nicely, actually. Very nicely. There's a good chance that there's going to be a monstrous amount of damage coming through next turn with reinforcements. Yeah, that's fine. I actually don't think this is gonna do enough, to be honest. Yeah. So let's see how this goes. Oh, the value. The value. I got a free dude out. Whiff. Ah, sad boys. Oh, they weren't having any of it anyway. I think that was just. Whew, that's turn 4. How much damage would that have been? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would have been close to 18 damage. Thereabouts. So heroic reinforcements and going wide. That's seems like a really good plan here. Maybe I will get through this whole constructed event. Oh man. We are against the Bolivian tree frog. I've always wondered what it would be like to fight a Bolivian tree frog. Now we're fighting the Bolivian tree frog. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I really like this card. And some decks, some Jeskai control decks are playing that as a, like a 1 or 2 of, in the main as a finisher. Yeah. And I think that's a friggin' sweet idea. Because you play this tiny little thing, and they're like, okay, I'll try and kill it. And they're like, well, it only costs me 2 mana to pay for it. So, I'm a control deck. Of course, I've got counter spells, you know. So, so they just cast this, and when they attack with it, they just pump all their mana into it, and are like, attack for like 15. It's crazy, crazy. You know that I'm starting to just associate Divine Visitation with you now, Rocklips. It's getting to that point. I'm gonna play this. I feel if they're playing Merfolk, they don't have a whole lot of removal, so I'm kind of okay with just casting it straight away. I know it's very little on its own, but yeah. It is a pretty cool card though, pretty cool. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this feels like my kind of card. This feels like I need to do something with this. Yeah, for sure. It's just me, or is it a bit weird when the music just stops? Just disappears for like seemingly no reason. I'm gonna jam a plains here, and I think I'm on the history plan here. I'll get a free snubby. I feel Snubhorn Sentry and things with Ascend are of greater value in this because you just get more stuff. I'm okay with just no, hang on. Yeah, back. No. Whichever. Yeah. Because yeah, you end up with more permanents out, so they're more likely to get Ascend quicker. I just turn 3 and we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 permanents. Gonna be 8, 9, potentially 10 next turn. So could be good. If they were smart, they would top the knight here. I feel that would be the correct play. Yes. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna do a Militia Bugler or are we gonna risk factor them? I think I want a Militia Bugler and see what value we can get, because we're gonna get 2 cards off this, hopefully. Yep, I'll play that for free. Can you explain the emblem? This one here. This is the one that when you cast oh god, the choices I have here. The choices. Do I just chain these together? Ooh. Maybe. No, I think I'll get a Legion Warboss. Yeah, so this is whenever you cast the first spell each turn, the Cascade thing happens, basically. I can't cast anything else this turn, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack with... Whoop. Oh, right, sorry. I'm going to swing out this boy. And go ahead. Yeah, this feels really powerful for turn 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage on board already, and this is about to go off and make it 17. Yeah, this feels... Ooh. This feels strong. This feels very strong. Yeah, Silver Gale, yeah. As an additional cost, they have to reveal a Merfolk, so if they don't have one in hand, they nearly always do, but if they still have to pay that even on Cascade. So sure. I feel they're not gonna have a good time here, but okay. Let's do it. War Mittens. Okay. Whoop. Legion Warboss feels like the guy we need now. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind casting a Lava Coil for free. On what though? Probably the water trap. This is just value.deck right now. Man, Merfolk have been doing my nut in for I don't know how long. You have to attack. You attack. You attack. You attack. You attack. Jesus, how much is that? 2, 5, 8, 12, 13 damage. And I'm even like holding back 1 or 2. Yeah. Unless they find some way to get an extra mana this turn to get River's Rebuke, this is not going to go well for them. Now, the good thing about Cascade is that, I mean, there is absolutely a potential for them to cast like a 4 or 5 drop here and, yeah, just cascade into something to save them. So, it is entirely possible. But I actually think it's probably okay. Yeah, I mean, like, that's pretty good. I don't think it's enough, but it's pretty good. Oh, they want to tap this, do they? I think I'm okay with that. I think I'll still just beat the living daylights out of them, so... yeah. They're super on the back foot here anyway, for certain. Do they want to make a copy of a Legion War Boss or something? Maybe? I don't think it's a good idea because they're... Oh, another Mistbinder. Okay. Yeah, I think that's just going to end the game. But I'm going to risk factor them first. I'd rather get a Cascade off of the 3 converted mana cost. Get some more dudes. Yep, looks good to me. I'm also going to draw 3 cards, and if I find something better than just a strike to kill one of the Mistbinders, then this will all be good. Yeah, there's some good calls here. Like, yeah, I think we just kill this. I'm just gonna slam with everyone. I kind of don't care at this point. Yep. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Go. I'm gonna mentor that little boy. Good stuff. I think they might just be dead. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Sure. Nice. Yeah, nice. It feels good to outswarm the Merfolk deck for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thing is, I don't even know if they could have come back even if they did get a River's Rebuke there, because it just means that I have all that to cast again. So it was River's Rebuke is best used when you're trying to gain a bit of a tempo advantage. Like, use it to get everything out of the way so that you can swing for, you know, a big chunk of damage, and then they won't have enough time to get all their guys back down as blockers before you have lethal. That's usually the best way to run River's Rebuke. Defensively, it's not great. It's more just buy a little bit of time, which might be all they need in something as mental as Cascade Constructed. But never know. Yeah, could be good enough. I feel like Singleton is the way to go in this because it's just so much more fun. This is so much fun. I don't know how this game is going to fare because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it's doing. This feels more controlling, but you know what? I feel like it's kind of okay because I'm going to probably be able to curve out to the 4 drops with no problem, and then they'll probably just cascade into dudes, so I'll be 2 for winning them. It feels alright. And I'll probably get 2 creatures off this, so yeah, it's probably fine. This is really interesting as well because there's little to no control decks here. And the reason for that is because you don't want to have your deck based on permission spells. So, for example, it's their turn, and they go to play something. First of all, the Cascade trigger is going to happen regardless of whether the spell is countered or not, so they're still going to get value from it. But even if you do counter it, when you counter it, the Cascade trigger will go off, and it'll probably end up revealing something like another counter spell, which will have no effect. So you essentially are just not getting any value in that deck. Yeah, that resolves. Jeez, they are ramping like crazy here. I think that's actually a really interesting interaction. Only have Llanowar Elves is the only 1-drop in the deck. And that way, if you play like if you play like a Druid of the Kell, you'll always get a Llanowar Elves as well, which means on turn 3 you'll have 5 mana for guarantee. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Exactly, always something new in your Cascade. That feels like the more fun interaction, to be honest. Oh, Rock Lips, no problem at all. No problem at all. I popped by the stream there recently. I enjoyed it. Noticed you were playing some Jank as well, so. Oh god, we're against elves? Oh jeez, this is, what is this? What is this? I don't know what one we, I don't know what we kill here. I think we have to kill something, but what do we, Or do we just play Militia Bugler? Or do we just Conclave Tribunal, maybe the Druid? Or Marwyn? Probably Marwyn, actually. This is an odd one. Well, I don't think we're getting in for damage here anyway, that's for sure. I think in order to get the best value, we'll be to tap it. Oh, got a Militia Bugler anyway. Normally play Jank. Yeah. Jank's, well, see, that's the thing. Jank's the best. Jank is the way to go. I'm gonna take the Marwyn because that can get insane. That can get out of hand. Yes. So I'll definitely put counters on here. Yeah. No, there's no point in attacking. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Dave, I think they might have actually designed that on purpose. I feel it was designed purposely to be able to curve into or to get Aurelia. Like if you're playing Aurelia and you're not playing Bugler, I don't understand. Keep trying to hover over a card to read it. I know. I actually have an overlay set up so that on desktop you should be able to hover over the cards. However, it's not working at the moment. I'm trying to actually get that fixed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the Bugler out in the hopes of getting another creature off of it and getting things big enough to block the Tyrant. Not exactly the creature I would have wanted here, but it's probably fine. It's amazing what this deck is currently doing, despite only having 3 lands. And I actually feel like I'm okay with trading the Pridemate and like a Bugler with the Tyrant. No attackers. Do I want to use this to take out the Druid of the Kell though? Nah, I don't feel there's much value right now. I feel I'd be better off holding it. Get that Cascade value next turn. Yeah, it is really, really cool. It's supposed to be working, but it's not. I've got a very techie friend that has been working on Twitch for stuff for a while, so I'm going to get them to take a look at it. They're actually away on holidays at the moment, so they may not be back for a little bit, but as soon as they're back, we'll have that overlay up and running, though, which will make this even more slick, which would be fantastic. Yeah, this board is getting out of control, especially considering this now can attack. So, yeah, they seem to be okay with trading their Tyrant for roughly half of my board. Oh, you don't like the overlay? I mean, to be honest, it's mostly for newer players. If they don't know what the cards are, then you know it's invaluable. It's so good for getting people into it. It makes it so much more accessible. But when it comes to they're getting their Marwyn back, are they? But when it comes to people that are more sort of seasoned players, they're the ones that they're the ones that when they see that, they're like, oh, get rid of that, please, you know. And that's okay too. Yeah, what do I want to do here? I feel like Conclave Tribunal is going to give us our best payoff here, so I think I'm going to do that on the Wayward Swordtooth. And play this. I feel I'm going to do it to the Vanguard because I really don't want to block with it, and I really don't want to attack into this board. So, yeah, that's unfortunately not great. Yeah, it could be handy to draft for sure. Yeah, yeah, with those cards that are those cards that are not neither standard playable nor reasonable enough to be considered for Jank. Oh, Smitty, that's cool. I just noticed you said that there. That's sweet. Happy days. Yep. Looks like Mono Green Value Town is definitely outvaluing this deck so far. They're just going to blow this up, get the Swordtooth back. Yep. How many times has Ravnik been in Standard? This is the 3rd time. Yeah, Carnosaur died because I made the I blocked it with a Bugler and a Johnny's Pride Mate. I do have the game music on. Are you hearing it, or is it not coming through, or is it just not loud enough? I wonder where it was going from. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this doesn't look... Well, that doesn't have trample, so I'm happy to just stick something under the bus there. Probably this. I was looking to see if you had another game on. Yeah. Yeah. This doesn't feel great, but I'm okay with taking 4. I'm not okay with taking 9. Yeah, yes. I feel we're getting really strangled on lands here. Palaka Worm. Palaka Worm. Yeah, you got it. At least they only got a Druid. That could definitely have been much worse. They could have cascaded into a Carnage Tyrant there for all we know. So just bear that in mind. Huh. Yeah, that feels terrible. What do we do here? Is it just Tajik? I think it's just Tajik. I think we're kind of screwed here one way or another. So yeah, shock is really bad here. Yeah. What's that? Llanowar Elves. I actually think shocking the Llanowar Elves is the best thing that we have here. That's really sad. Yeah. Yeah, we in a lot of trouble, boys. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm just looking at the time, and I think this might actually have to be the last game for this evening, which I know is quite short, and it's not exactly what I was looking to do, but this is no good. The worm does have trample. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of point in blocking that right now. Yep, I figured they were probably going to do that, so it's better the bugler dies than try to trade with Tajik. So yeah, I think I'm just dead here. Well, I mean, just the strike does kill the worm, so. Smitty Puff Jr., thank you for the cheer. Seems good. Go get some rest and work on your deep south accent. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to work on that accent. I think I have to work on my own accent currently. Yeah, we're in bad spot here, guys. Very bad spot. I was gonna say at least my guys can't die to non-combat damage, but I realize how irrelevant that is against the mono green deck. Oh boy. I mean, I wouldn't mind. These guys aren't even that big. They're just dangerous. Really dangerous. Okay, but the Wayward Swordtooth is a bit of a problem, for sure. I think next turn I have to hold back and use a Response Resurgence on the Wayward Swordtooth. I think. Well, look, the Vanguard is not doing anything right now, and I'm not close to getting the... You know what, I could probably just take it, but no. Yeah. I think, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to hold back and do the... yeah, I still have 3 lands. I don't know how I'm still alive, to be honest. They've got 7, 8, 9 mana available to them. They've literally 3 times the amount of mana. Yep. In before another Carnage Tyrant. Or Palaka Worm. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Okay. Cool. And the bad thing as well is I have to put Tajik in front of the Thorn Lieutenant this turn, because they can just activate that and hit me for 6 with that one creature, so... Yeah. I'm gonna have no board very soon. No board at all. Next turn, though, I can kill 2 things, so I'll Lava Coil and Lightning Strike something. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Hold on to your butts. Sure. Block. Yep. Kill Tajik, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but you know, whatever. Yep. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Please just get wrecked. Cool. We had nothing left in our deck that was CMC 1 or less. Sad boys. Get me a mountain. There is actually a chance that we survive this. There's actually a chance we survive this. Where were you like 10 turns ago? Okay, if we cast Lava Coil and take out Torn Lieutenant, that is the biggest danger to us right now. We had to do that, so kind of unfortunate, but yep. Oh boy. This is probably the best we can do right now. Yeah. Okay with Rejuvenator. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. Now what? What are we... Oh. They could still hit another 5-drop if they wanted to. I mean, sure. Okay, yeah, we can't do a whole lot here. I think get another mountain. We're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Sure. What the hell? Now, there is a world in which we cast that and we get a Conclave Tribunal off it for the Gigantosaurus. So, any of the other options here just won't be enough. It's just going to be chump blocking this guy. So I think we need to take our out to win, which I think is just lava axing our opponent in the face. So come on, Tribunal. The chances are so low. So low. I mean, sure. Risk factor. Yeah, okay. I mean, that is 8 damage in one go, but I don't think they care. Oh, look at them. Oh, good game, good game. Alright. If they have something like Rabid Bite or something, then yeah, it is game, but this doesn't have trample. It's literally a vanilla 10-10. Though we are incredibly dead right now. Oh. Even Arena is slow rolling that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're getting murdered good. I'm gonna let my opponent kill me here, obviously. I don't concede early. That's no fun. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, that resolves. I guess we just play a Johnny and see what happens. We get an Instigator. We take this down and get something from our bin.
I am proud.
It's not enough to not die, but you know. I guess.
There's more work to do.
That was actually so close to allowing me to survive there. So close. But unfortunately now all the sapperlings are massive, so they just passed turn. They just passed turn. Nice. Okay. I don't have a board wipe, so I am basically just dead, but also, okay, so it is important that I do Aurelia first. And, are they just prolonging this just to see what they can do? I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'll cast that for free. No problemo. This does have to get murdered, like, right now, though. What do we even... I'm just gonna get another dude. Just getting another dude. Screw this. Primate.
Finished.
Gain more life, please.
Still need you.
I bet they are raging they did that. Sure. I'll just go with Aurelia, cause yep. This is very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. I don't know why they didn't just kill us. Yeah, that's a card. That's a card that I might have to include in some builds. This is bonkers. What like? I mean, that's fair. Yeah, that is fair. Ah, no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, good game. Good game. GG. I'm just gonna block this here. Poor goblin. Yeah. I know I'm dead. I'm just humoring them, I guess. 10 out of 10, opponent. 10 out of 10. Yep. Whoa. Heavy. Pretty heavy. Yep. That was hard going. I think it was the fact that we were stuck on 3 lands for about 5 turns was the main reason there. Okay, so I am gonna have to head off. I'm gonna rest the old voice and take it easy. But thank you very much for the cheer there, Smitty. Always welcome. Yes, thank you very much everybody for coming along. Very much enjoying it so far. I will be back on tomorrow, provided I don't wake up tomorrow morning and be like, I can't speak. So yeah, I should be fine. I am drugging myself up like crazy with all sorts of vitamins and medicine, and yeah. Thanks for coming along. Like I said, I should be back on tomorrow around 4 p.m. UTC. That is -5 for Eastern time, and I believe it's -7 or 8. And that's for Pacific time, I think. Is that? Hang on, let me just double check there. Just double check. Get my old world time buddy out. So yeah, Pacific is -8. So yeah, I will be on tomorrow at 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. EST, and it'll be 4 p.m. for 4 p.m. for UTC. I should be on for, I would say, about 3 to 4 hours tomorrow, because I really want to get 1 or 2 proper Cascade Constructeds out. Keep an eye out for me on either Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of them at all. They are all the same handle as on here, so it's just Syvantir. And also, if you come in late to any stream or anything and want to see what happened, usually a day to 2 days after I put the stream up, or after the stream has happened, I put it up on YouTube. under the same handle as well. So you can search for me there as well. And keep an eye. Also, any good clips that people save, I do put them up as individual videos on there, so that they get the jank gets the full vision that it deserves. So with that, guys, I am going to I'm gonna sign off at this point. I will see you all again tomorrow for a bit of Cascade Constructed. Thanks very much for watching, and take it easy.